is going on, dudes? How you guys doing? I am TheeRealDuke, and welcome to the Pixel Art Challenge. Slick, what number is this? Do you know? It's like 5?
Oh, man.
I don't know.
I have no
It's
idea.
up there. Pixel Art. Let's say it's Pixel Art Challenge number 440. I am TheeRealDuke. We are on the InfiniteHeights Minecraft server and Build Challenge Season number 5. I have with me trusty Sand King of Sand Creeper Deserts Slack. What's up, Slicks?
King of Deserts.
Slicks, quick question for you. Have you ever farted in a homeowner's house and then blamed them for it when they walked in?
I blame my dad.
So you sell your dad out to the homeowner?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, that's incredible. That is incredible. Slicks IRL is a plumber. He works with his dad. And apparently
fell down again.
Sells his dad out. Nice. We already have a question for you. Another question for you, Slick. Zen Kroos wants to know, do you like cheese?
Absolutely.
Good.
Spicy
Absolutely. Cheese. Zen, he does like... You said spicy cheese?
Pepper jack?
Yeah, like pepper jack. That would be good. Alright, so... we're getting ahead of ourselves. First of all, we're in the Pixel Art Challenge. The plots, the rules for you, for those of you that may or may not know. The plots are 51 by 51 by 5 blocks deep, and you can build anything you can think of in there with any blocks you choose that fit the theme that I come up with. The theme for this one is superpower, so illustrate your superpower or however you'd like to interpret that one. The only rules are that you cannot come outside of the plot, outside of the frame here. With just a few exceptions, 3 exceptions. The first is signs that you use to label or tell your story. You can use those. The second is a button, and the third is a lever. And the button and the lever are to operate redstone switches, which is the last rule. Basically, if you have redstone, which you can use, you can build whatever sorts of machinations or musical devices or whatever you like, but they must have an on and off switch. So... again, everything must stay in there, so water, whatever comes out, no good. Lava, no good. If vines overgrow, for example, which they do and have done in the past, we have to DQ you. Anyway, that is it. If you are new to the live stream, thank you for joining us. We are at play.infiniteheightsmc.com or play.ih-mc.com. I believe both work. Join us and fly around with us and check these builds out. Do /BCW when you get here, and then do /PCV space vote, I believe, and then space the plot number to cast your vote for the Player Choice Award. The votes are tallied automatically. Let's see who is winning right now. Looks like 2 votes for plot 3 and 2 votes for 18. So there's a tie. Get in here and vote. Get in here and vote. They win a prize at the end of the competition. I think that's it for the rules and about how the competition works. A fun thing about the live stream, which you may or may not know, Slicks will answer any question that anybody asks truthfully, including questions about cannibalism, vegetarianism, whether or not... we have another question right now for you, Slicks. Llama wants to know if you wear scarves.
I don't think I've ever worn a scarf.
Have you ever scarfed?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay. All right. We'll talk about scarves later. Anyway, on to the judging. Plot number 1. Dark Fanglet back after some time away. We haven't seen you in a little while in the build competition, Dark Fanglet. Glad you are back. Oh, here are the signs. Okay. So I hate season finales because you usually have to wait like 3 months for it to come back on. So a superpower I would love its ability to fast forward from June to September, which is when shows usually come back on after the summer. So yeah, I hope you like it, Dark. P.S. Sorry, was in a bit of a rush because I left for camp for a week on Sunday, so it doesn't look great. Well, I do think it looks great, and I could tell that we wanted some fast-forwarding type action to happen here without even having to read the signs. I see the Season 10 finale and the Season 11 Episode 1, and that kind of made me think of that. I would not personally... I mean, I'm not in school anymore, but... I personally would not want to skip over summer because that's time off from school. But anyway, that's just me. And I love school, but we also see the calendars up here. June and September. This was so much work in making those banners. Holy crap. And
Oh,
we
yeah.
have all the days written out. What are you thinking here, Slick?
I'm thinking I found a chest full of other banners.
What? Spare banner chests around?
Down at the left desk. Oh man, the only bad thing about this superpower is that you just get depressed when your favorite TV show's gone.
Yeah. Yeah. Or when they kill off someone you really like or a character leaves the show.
Oh yeah.
Ugh. Or when Fox cancels your favorite show.
I don't think I've had that happen to me.
Mrs. Llama has a question, Slick.
Okay.
Mrs. Llama would like to know, do blind people experience love at first sight? If not, what do they experience?
Love at first feeling.
Love at first grab of the buttocks is what Slick says. All right.
Why not?
Sounds fine. Sounds fine. Dark, I would say about this that you were extremely successful in getting your superpower across visually because we didn't actually even need the signs down there. I would have personally liked to have seen maybe a little bit more zazz. You said you were in a rush, and your builds are usually very highly detailed and very full of zazz, so we get that a little bit might be missing here, so it's not a big deal. But I also noticed that the calendar on the right is a little bit higher than the one on the left, which I don't know. Maybe you did some remodeling, some repainting happened over the summer. We painted the room. It was a nice lilac color. Now we end up with a sap green color. Okay, all right. But cool, still very cool. Again, very successful at getting the idea across visually here. We did not need to rely on the signs to understand that your superpower was to be able to more efficiently binge watch your favorite shows. Awesome build, Dark. Thank you. Plot number 2, Lego block heed. Infinite Tsukuyomi.
I have no idea what that means.
Detail room. Best viewed at dusk, bright brightness. Details. Who? Obito, Uchiha, aka Toby, where Naruto, Shippuden, what infinite Tsukuyomi, a spell Genjutsu cast on the moon that changes it into a Mangekyo Sharingan, a type of special eye technique. This puts every person in the moon's view in a dream state. First entry into PAC for me, built over the course of around 4 hours and many different choices on who to make. I went through around 4 powers and landed on this one. All right.
Heck yeah, I like extra sleep.
There is the full story.
I never could get into Naruto.
Triple DD joining us. What's up, Trip D's? You see what I did? Because there's multiple D's. I talked about the plural form of them. Mrs. Llama has another question for you. Slick, why do doctors call what they do, quote, practice? I imagine she's insinuating that we would prefer trusted professionals to have either completed their practicing portion of their career or not use us as guinea pigs. What are your thoughts?
Being a local brain sturgeon myself.
A brain sturgeon, got it.
Yep. It's a step below regular surgery.
Uh-huh.
It's called practice because you always find something new. It's never good when you do it in front of the patient. It's like, what the heck is that?
Uh-huh.
So you just got to practice new stuff.
Cool. Hope she's satisfied with that. If not, I'm pretty sure people are going to riot, but that's cool. Alucard's puppy is with us too. What's up? What's good? Thank you for joining. So, I wish I saw every episode of all of Naruto, but I have not. Sadly, I've seen maybe total 10 episodes. Not because I don't want to or because I don't like it. I have a lot. So, I can't tell what character this necessarily... Like, I don't remember what character this is. I don't think I've seen this or this move before. But we're left with this awesome thing. I think it's cool.
How comfortable does that robe look?
It looks pretty comfy, if you ask me.
I feel like this guy looks familiar.
Yeah. I mean, the robe looks comfy to me. I think I like the high, you know, covering up around the bottom of the mouth kind of thing. Reminds me of Vincent from Final Fantasy VII. I'm digging it. I think it's awesome, though. What I know about this is that it creates an illusion, and like there's apparently the moon turns red when this illusion happens, and then this like haze starts to come down. So we have like red light being cast on stuff, and this cloudy haze type effect happening, and we can see. I'm interpreting this as the red moon up in the corner, and the haze kind of starting to settle down from it. We see like lightning coming from the clouds. This little jazz, this little action down here in the bottom corner of the robe is telling me that like wind and stuff is happening, so like the power is starting to kick up. Pretty sweet. I'm totally digging it.
Oh, you can just... Oh, I thought you could drop into that. Did he say to put it at night?
I think he said dusk.
Oh.
Right, dusk. Can I just do that? No. Night. Too dark. Say 1200? 12,000? There. That's like dusk. Say 13. Dusk. There it is. Okay. Alright, and then, yeah, okay, then we get a better, we do really get a better effect.
Yeah. And the moon's got a slightly pale glow in it, too.
Yep. Very nice. Cool, well done, and welcome to the Pixel Art Challenges, Lego Blockhead. Big things come from that little dude in the future. For sure, he could be 7 feet tall. I have no idea how big Lego is. I just know that he is someone's little brother. Someone. Corfakia. Set this to day here so we can read. This is my superpower story. In the military base, they tried to conduct an experiment of which the headband would let soldiers be stronger and have great power to scare off enemies, but the experiment failed and I escaped with my fabulous headband out of the military base. Okay, alright. So we have Coco and her fabulous headband. See the fabulous golden headband there. This, for me, has this really awesome, like, retro video game vibe with the color she chose for, like, the sunset in the background behind the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
And she's, like, she's taken the headband and she's been, like, you see the military base down in the left corner, and that's like a little tank down there, and she has used the headband to increase her size dramatically. She is massive and casting huge fireballs and stuff. On second thought, it might not even be a sunset. It could be, I think it's a sunset, but it could be stuff burning in the background. It could be stuff that she's destroyed. It could be her path of carnage that she's left behind. So, I mean,
sorry for the typing. I had to get a new keyboard.
Hey, go for it. Type it on out. Slapping Zenkros is totally worth it. She's done a great couple of things here. A couple of really great things. So we have the wool for the back leg and the slightly lighter, just gently, just slightly, ever so slightly brighter coal blocks for the leg that's in front, which is awesome. That is a really, really nice touch. She's done a similar thing with the wool in her torso and the slightly lighter color clay that she's used to pull her, they kind of push her arms forward in addition to them actually being physically one block closer, which is really sweet. We have just a little bit of dimension right here, that one layer dimension to bring the hair forward. Got the awesome gold headband. Adorb's flower for sure. We have the moon, and then the moon is rendered in like this bas relief kind of thing. Bas relief, some people might say it's partial relief, where it sticks out a little bit. And the clouds as well to add a little bit more extra interest and gesture and zazz, including this little cloud sneaking in right here. Although it could potentially be a super fart because her butt's right there. Looks like she could have maybe squirted out a super fart. I don't know. I don't know. She doesn't go into full. Maybe it's a side effect of the. It's a side effect of the, you know, of her sassy, fabulous headband. Who knows?
Might have scarfed.
She might have scarfed. You don't know. And then she's got. I mean, look at her cheeks. They're a little rosy. Maybe she's a little embarrassed about her super fart. She might be a little embarrassed about squirting out a super fart this close to a tank. I don't know, dude. I don't have a fabulous headband on. I don't know. But for me personally, and Slick's weigh in on this, please. For me personally, this is pretty much everything somebody asked for in a pixel art build. What do you think?
I love my favorite parts. I can't decide are either the moon and the clouds in the top left corner, or the two mountains. And I love the fact she didn't put it in cobble as part of the mountain texture.
Okay, that is a good point too. I think a lot of people would have just gone straight cobble for the texture for the mountains. So props for that also. And what do you think about how she scarfed over here?
That is nasty.
It's pretty nasty. I think there's kind of like smog laying in, like starting to. Maybe she's crop dusting the army base. What do you know? It actually looks. They actually look like thunderclouds a little bit. Like maybe she can control the weather too. And here's like little bits of lightning coming down. I don't know. Pretty scary. Either way, I don't want to mess with her being giant, powerful, and gassy. That's all I know. Well done, Coco. Plot number 4, coral. Wow. Visibility over here. All right, let's see what we got here. My superpower, buy coral. View at night in Moody, please. /night. You know we're already in Moody. I'm actually going to turn this back today while I read. I live a normal life and I live in a normal house. I want to be normal, however, I know that I can't ever be normal. I carry with me a powerful secret that's completely turned my life upside down. I had to leave my normal life to join the ranks of the abnormal and powerful people in the world. One day I gained a superpower. I gained the ability to become invisible. I need to use this ability to save humanity from a vile threat to our very existence. Aliens are coming to kill us all, and we cannot allow this to happen. I am the last of my kind. Hopefully, I can defeat them all alone and not use my invisibility to spy on people naked. Thank you for your commentary, and I hope that you enjoyed my artwork. P.S. There are hidden things to find. There always are hidden things to find. I added the little part, Slicks. I don't know if you were reading this or not. She doesn't actually mention the part about using invisibility to
spy on naked people.
Spy on naked people. That was something you were talking about with me before.
I'm a little sad that she did not think of that herself.
This looks a little bit like the air gear that they wear on Attack on Titan. A little bit.
I can't do anything. Can't push buttons, open doors.
Good. Search around here for the secrets.
Oh, cool little alien dudes with their beams shooting out everywhere.
Those are immigrants, and you're racist. I'm joking. I haven't even seen them.
They're legal?
Are they leaving? Awesome. All right.
No, I said legal.
Oh. You're like, I found a secret room. It's in here. I don't see you anywhere there.
Oh, I found a llama. Never mind.
Little secret room. Oh, look at this. Oh, this looks like a giant modern art piece. But it's in fact a supercomputer. Alright, let's see what's in here. Alright, we have a chunk of alien flesh and an alien artifact.
There you are. Again,
we have an alien detector, which would be useful. We have the alien portal pieces.
Oh, hold on.
There's an invisible llama around here. A megaphone for presumably screaming at aliens. A ray gun. Okay. Alright.
Oh yeah, the door. I couldn't go through.
I am breaking these levers right now. No idea how I'm doing that. Alright, and then just to confirm, supercomputer, cool. Very cool.
I wonder how long it took her to just build and then constantly readjust her glass statue.
Yeah. I mean, alright, so here we have her just in the house chilling, right? Maxing and relaxing. Inside the house, living her normal life, and then she gains the power of invisibility and she's here. So we have the alien spaceships, right? There's a cityscape. You can see the roads that connect the cities, the city streets and stuff, and the buildings. We can see there's some buildings right up front to give us this kind of forced perspective vibe, and then other buildings far in the background, and we see the beams coming down and destroying stuff. Zap, zappo, zap, zap. From the aliens, and she is invisible, and she's recreated herself in this statue in glass so that we can really tell she's invisible, and that is a very clever use of glass and a very, very, very smart idea. Very nice idea. What do you think?
You've got like a general top-down view of the roadways and buildings.
Uh-huh.
And like a arcade game, like Pac-Man, somewhat looking.
Yep.
Is it just me, or is this not looking too, what's that style she loves?
Steampunk?
Yeah. Aside from her character.
I mean, yes, the character is pretty steampunky. A significant drop in the use of gears here. So we have a question for you. Coral, first of all, Coral, very well done. Very well done. This looks awesome. I mean, we're totally digging this. Slicks is digging the Pac-Man type vibe. The retro games top-down perspective is very cool. And the use of recreating yourself, like giving us the before and after with the glass, we can actually see through you because you're invisible. Very, very clever and very well done. Congratulations on that awesome build. Plot 5 Serenade, but Slicks. Slicks.
Yeah.
Mrs. Llama has yet another question.
Okay.
If you were a female for a day, what would you look like and what would you do?
Oh, good. I'd have to think about that.
Mm-hmm. All right, think about it. Think about it. I'm gonna switch it back to day here. Serenade.
First thing I'd probably do is just like play my boobs for the first time.
Play with boobs for the first time?
With my own.
Oh, okay. You don't do that already?
It's not the same.
Okay. And then what? What would you look like, though?
I'll probably be a chubby girl.
Chubby?
Yeah.
Because you eat a lot of ice cream?
I'm fat. You know what I didn't build it, but my superpower would be, you know, those like really good chefs on TV and cake challenges and whatnot?
Yeah.
Just reach in the TV and pull out the food.
That would be incredible. You would be so fat.
Oh man, that's why I'd be a chubby one.
Oh, you would be so fat, and I would come over to your house, and we would hang out, for sure. Because I would want some of that cake. One of my favorite shows is Heroes, and it's one that I really enjoyed from start to finish, though it does have its ups and downs, I'll admit. This is a rough recreation of a scene from the show. The cast here is from left to right: Ando, who just got a power, Daphne, a speedster, and Matt, a mind reader. Enjoy. Warning, spoilers. Ando has just injected himself with a formula that gives people different abilities. It turns out that the power they end up with is a red lightning, which he can use to supercharge other people's abilities. However, before any of them figure this out, Daphne accidentally touched Ando, which causes his power to activate, and she ends up running so fast that she travels back in time. It ended up only being a few seconds back, which allowed her to see herself being sent back in time. Ooh, you. Also, the painting on the floor is an explosion that was painted by Isaac, who had the ability to paint the future. Sweet. I remember when the show came out, I did not watch it. I think I was too busy with school. I don't remember. I remember really wanting to watch it hard, but... Alright, so we have the full inside of the space here. We can see the explosion painting in the background on the bottom. We can see the supercharging happening because of the red lightning, and we can see a lightning glitch right there on the bangs. And here we go. We see the lightning charging the superpower, and then a few seconds later, surprise, up top, same person. Oh my god, OMG, oh my glob. Seeing things that already happened. Awesome.
I gotta read that again. I kind of forgot what the superpower was.
The superpower is red lightning, which supercharges other people's superpowers. And then basically the person with the purple shirt was like the Flash, basically, and so they got supercharged with these powers and then ran so fast that they went back in time, and then there they are watching this whole thing happen again from the room up top, coming in the door.
Man, that's a lot of running. You lost a lot of weight.
Yes, I believe that some of that effect is to push them farther in the background, though, to make them appear smaller.
What do you think it would be like to see yourself from the future?
Disgusting.
Oh.
I would hate myself and swear at myself and be like, what is wrong with you? Probably. Wouldn't everybody? Wouldn't everybody just be like, ah, God, stop it? No? Anyway. This is awesome. Normally, though, from Serenade, we see like extra piles of little details and nooks and crannies and stuff. And we see a lot, I see a lot of kind of just solid blocks of like gray, or the big windows and stuff. And I would have liked to have seen just a little bit more zazz. The fireball in the background is incredible, though. That looks really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Those colors are really awesome. The dudes doing their character dealio look really good, and the effect that you're after is complete. I'm just talking about Serenade, the little details that we've come to know and love from you, little hidden secrets, little bits of detail, little bits, changing up the block just to add a little bit extra interest here or there. But overall, definitely a successful build. Very well done. Very well done, Serenade. Plot number 6, one letter short. We have a "he would like to be me when I wake up in the morning" is what this looks like. Good. Good.
Where's the beard?
First thing in the morning, the beard is causing the fire.
Oh.
The beard starts the morning as lava. And then as it cools, it congeals on my face. Alright, let's see here. When I hear the word superpower, I would want to be a world superpower, and it wouldn't be pleasant for everyone unless I know you. I would have world domination and rule-wearing, intimidating armor and a headdress, and don't even ask about the laws I'll enforce. Well, you know what? I wouldn't ask about them because, you know what? The skull with the burning eyes on the stick is pretty much telling me not to ask. The national flag, the red, black, and gold, the all-seeing eye in the middle, the world in your grip, dictatorship. Oh, man. Oh, man. Dictatorship itself degrades into chain. That's crazy. The fire effect at the bottom is extremely well done. Fantastic use of glass and shading and the glowstone blocks to create that effect. That is some fantastic looking fire.
There is a button down here.
Ooh.
I'm not sure if it does something.
I'm gonna hit it.
No, I think that's just decoration.
Nothing.
Oh, you know what? That might be part of a suit of armor.
Oh, yep. Could be. Jesus, this is pretty terrifying and nightmarish.
Look how detailed this earth is.
Sorry, I was nodding my head in approval. I was like, yeah, huh? You guys can hear me nod, right? God, I hope not. Anyway, huge amount of detail in there. The headdress, costume, armor, lava flowing down, which I'm actually imagining to be blood, but lava, and then this incredible fire effect at the bottom. The detail in the staff. That skull is red and pretty terrifying. I like the nostrils. I like the smattering of teeth. Very nice. Couple up on the top jaw too. Very nice.
Oh, the coal going around the neck.
Yes.
Looks like he has a floating head, being some type of ethereal being.
Some ethereal being of terror and darkness.
Wait, what? Hold on. Oh! What does this look like at night?
Terrifying.
Oh, I think I have to put it on my settings. Oh, they are moody. Nice. A shining jewel in his forehead.
Yup. The source of his ridiculous psychic power, no doubt, that he uses to bend people to his will. Terrifying. Well, this is truly startling and depressing. It's cool to see the flag, and we understand the dictatorship aspect. Very cool. The detail and everything that you do around the dude that is you is incredible, but it is not nearly as incredible as the dude himself. And it just kind of, I wish I could see more of the guy. Like, I want to know what the bottom half looks like. Is it even 2 legs? Does it break down into like an octopus bottom? Is it a horse? Is he a centaur? Like,
I hope this is it. He just floats around.
Just a floating torso?
That would be awesome.
That would be terrifying. But either way, we can't tell if it's floating or if there's more to the torso and it's just burning or on fire or the cause of the flames, because he's at the bottom. I just wish he was like more up top, and then we could see, you could do more of this awesomeness and show us what the rest of the body looks like. It's freaking awesome, dude. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Awesome, sure. Well done, buddy. Good build, good build. Plot number 7, Alucard's puppy. Was real good. Was really good.
Now, Duke.
We're just real quick. We're gonna go to plot number 9 and cut it at plot number 9 for part number 1. Then be back for parts 2 and 3. Anyway, go ahead, Slick.
I believe that before the judging started, I heard that your streaming and your YouTube channel brought in a person to the server.
Is that true?
Was it Alucard's puppy?
I don't know. They have not reached out and contacted me to say, hey, I saw your YouTube stuff. We saw you talking about the server, but I hope so.
Sarah just told me it's Yumi.
It's Yume Blue who's over there, so we will say what's up when we get there. On to Alucard's puppy. I mean, we have fun on this server, and we are really, I think, friendly. I'm not particularly personally friendly. I hate everybody. But everybody else on the server is friendly. Except for the staff on the server. They're a nightmare. No, everybody on the server is really friendly, especially if you're brand new to Minecraft. There are many people on here who would love to help you and hang out and be cool. We have like 30 people in our TeamSpeak right now with us that are just kind of hanging out, having a good time in a bunch of their own little rooms, you know, groups 3, 4, and 5. So there's people here that you will like and that will like you for sure, as long as you can follow the rules. Anyway, everyone is welcome. All types of people are represented here, and I mean all types. Right, Slick? All kinds.
I'm like the oddest one, and I'm still around.
Oddest one? No. Worst one? Yes.
Still around?
Still around, count it. Alright. So Alucard's puppy says, first try at PAC. Well, I am glad that you decided to come out and show us your superpower. I appreciate it. Elemental Mage, Ice and Water. Magic sparks as a fireball threatens our young mage. She uses her water magic to raise a wall of water. So here she is. I'm going to say she's a ginger, green eye. You know, she looks a little bit like, oh man, what is that? Brave, the girl from Merida, from Brave. That's what this reminds me.
Oh, that cartoon.
Yeah, with the curly red hair. See the curly red hair, green eyes. The top and the skirt. That's just what it made me think of. I'm not saying this is supposed to be her or anything like that. I'm just saying. So we see here comes the fireball. Here we go. We have the wand. Raising the water. Boom. That wall of water, obviously capable of stopping this and defending her. Very well done. Very nice. What do you think, Slick?
Oh, this is ice down here too. I love the fact of power of ice.
Uh-huh.
And I wonder, is she summoning the water from under the ice, or is she just like unmelting the ice real quick?
Yeah, she like transmuting the ice into liquid and bringing that up. That's cool. That's kind of cool.
Ice has got to be my most favorite power. You're not cold anymore. I'm miserable when it's cold out.
Really?
You never need ice in your drinks anymore?
I would like it too, but because I could keep myself cold. Because when it's too warm, I'm a sweaty mess. It's disgusting. We are getting confirmation that she is in fact Slicks to assuage your curiosity, summoning the water from underneath the ice. Bringing the water up through the ice. Very cool. Welcome to the build challenges. So one thing that we've seen some really successful builders do is there's two things. The first is to use the back and create like a backdrop or a background setting for everything to be taking place in. Like, is where is this battle taking place? Is it like near her? Does she live in like a water village of some kind, or does she live on a lake, or is it winter? Maybe there's snow in the background, and things like that. And then the other thing that really successful builders like to do is use different blocks that are very similar in color, just to add a little bit of extra detail. So if her skirt is this bright blue color, like you used the blue wool, maybe some lapis lazuli block, which is a very similar looking block, but just a slightly different bit of texture, maybe to add some details or like wrinkles and things in. So just things like that, little things, little details. But overall, this is an excellent build, especially first build in the PAC. And like I said, welcome to the build challenges, and I hope you join more. Very well done.
Can you imagine the ice sculptures you can make with those two abilities?
Slicks, you are hooked on the ice junk right now. Moving on to plot number 8. Tumbly. This looks like Rogue. That's the X for the X-Men's. This is Rogue from X-Men's. I was right. Her powers absorb other powers from a single touch. It is a blessing and a curse. She can never touch or kiss her true love, Gambit. She can also fly. How cool would that be? That would be cool. Yeah, her true love is Gambit, but then like in the X-Men movies, like the first couple, it's like her and the Iceman. And I'm just like, what? Like what?
Touch.
Anyway. You know Rogue's power. Do you not know Rogue's power?
I don't know anything about the X-Men aside from Wolverine.
Wow, you're a terrible human being in a snappy dresser. She has to wear gloves, and if she touches you, she takes your power, and like often your power, but also like your life force. So like if you're just like a normal person and she touches you, she like absorbs some of your personality, but also like your life energy, so it like sucks the life out of you. And like there's a bunch of times where like if she's hurt really bad or something like that, she can touch someone with a healing factor or something like that, like Wolverine, and then like she'll heal. She takes the power. It's useful, but it's a curse. It's kind of scary. But
Does that mean she stays young forever?
I don't know if she's... I don't think she stays young. In the comic books, I don't know. The last X-Men comic book I had was like the saga with Bishop coming back from the future. And like... I always thought she was in her 30s then, but I don't know.
The only woman I know is the one that when she like grabs your arm or something, she can suggest something to you and you have to do it.
Oh, like from the Wolverine movie?
That's the only one I've seen. So you might hate me for asking this question, but what's the circle behind her?
That's the X symbol of the X-Men. Like the big red is the outline of the X circle. You see, like the big white X.
I see the big white X.
Right. X-Men. X is the letter X and also the shape of an X. Like in X-Men and Charles Xavier.
I didn't see the X at first. X. I was too focused on these.
Oh, you saw it. It looked like four black triangles to you.
Yeah.
All right. This is awesome. She is a lot more of a. This is a more sillier, cartoonier version of Rogue, but totally, I was able to tell instantly that that was her. So that is 100%, 100% successful. This purple is looking like electric on my monitor right now too. I don't know why that is, but it's vibrant. But like, whoa, awesome! Very well done, Tumbly. And here we are, plot number 9er, Yume Blue. What's up? I don't know. Are you checking out the live stream right now, Yume? This is not the first build challenge. I think first PAC though for sure. Vikings were a superpower all their own. Here is a young apprentice runecaster. Scandinavian priests were able to divine the future and speak to the gods. Redstone lamps have levers behind them. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's some real magic here. Some real old rune words here. You seeing this? Not like Diablo 2 rune words, which are my favorite rune words. Raw Lord Tal, anybody?
I played one Diablo game.
Which one?
3, I think.
The newest one?
It was the Necromancer. You could summon skeletons.
That was 2. That's Necromancer was my favorite. Here we have the dish. Yes.
Is
Haha! There's a silver owl 11 up there, hidden. So we got cool blue flames kind of coming up there. Like, let's see what this mirror is here. Jormungand, the world serpent, and Yggdrasil, the world tree. Very cool. See, what I like here is it's like a mix of styles. So like, there's like a very Minecrafty full 3-dimensional style, like for these little I don't know, braziers we'll call them, these little dudes full of fire up here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like a kind of implied relief kind of zazz happening for the table, and then like
it's like glitch.
That's what a glitch.
That's like glitch.
I cleared mine out before, but so we see like the folds kind of and the gesture of the drapery on like in the tablecloth, which is awesome. The book Rune Casting for the New and Unexperienced by Rowan Lee. Very nice. And then we have this kind of flatter, somewhat more traditional kind of pixel art style of Yume right here. I'm assuming this is Yume, right? And then this the serpent
Jormungand. It's just encompassing the tree.
Yeah,
it's like a mirror.
It looked almost like an Ouroboros, like the serpent that's like eating itself.
I thought it was a bag.
Oh no, it's like the serpent head has like the blue eye up here, and then its tongue is sticking out.
Mm-hmm.
But that's got the black outline, which is much more of a very traditional pixel art style, and then back to like this very like kind of realistic style for the tree, which is pretty cool.
Oh, you know, this kind of looks like how every book has a description of what the book's pretty much going to be about in the back.
Yeah.
This is kind of looks like the description, but in artwork form.
Kind of. It does. It really does. See, I thought Yggdrasil was the serpent. I don't remember anymore.
I used to know the mythology on the tree.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, this is awesome. This is an absolute excellent pixel art build, especially for the first entry in a PAC. Yume is a solid build that we've seen. We've seen a great build from Yume in the 3-block challenge. So this is more proof you need to keep doing these, Yume, and win some prizes. Keep getting better and cranking out awesome builds and win some cashola. So that is it for part number 1. If you have not yet done so, do /BCW to get to the Build Challenge World if you're here. If you're not, we're at play.ih-mc.com, Infinite Heights Minecraft server in the Build Challenge World. If you are here, and if you're checking us out on a live stream, what's up? Thank you guys for hanging out with us. I hope you guys are having a good time. We're having a good time bringing it to you. We do scarves. We do have player choice awards, and the voting for that is going on right now. Do /PCV space vote space the plot number after you get here and check these out. To get your vote for your favorite, and then they win a prize at the end. And if you wish you were the one winning a prize at the end, well then maybe you should have frickin' entered something in here, alright? Anyway, that is it for part number 1. If you're checking us out on live stream, again, thank you, and stick around. We're going to be right back. If you are checking us out after the fact on my YouTube's channel, you should have been there. We had a good time, but if you couldn't, hey, I understand. If you think you're good at building, come over here and put up or shut up forever. Shut up forever. I bet you can't beat Slicks. I bet you can beat Slicks.
I've gotten 3rd place once, guys.
He has gotten up to 3rd place one time. What a man. What a man. Anyway, again, that is it for this part. Stay where you are. We're going to be right back with part number 2. Stick around.